First of our finals, it's the B final of the women's 200 IM, and we're ready to go.
So off on the B final, the women's 200 metres individual medley, and lane 1 Kiana McInnes from Hearts, and 2 for Midlothian Katie Golder, 3 for Dundee City Aquatics is Iona McLeod, and 4 for Hearts is Katie Taylor. 5 for first is Kirsten Laurie, 6 for City of Glasgow Victoria Milburn, and 7 for first Anya Reid, and in 8 for Midlothian Ailey Redpath. And there's not an awful lot in it across the pool unless you look at lane 1 where Kiana McInnes has got off to a fantastic start, taking that first 50 in 30.01. Number of juniors swimming in this event, so the junior champion will be decided from the B final. Kiana, one of them of course, and she has a lead of about half a body length over Katie Taylor, her teammate from Hearts at the moment in lane 4. Also going well over in 6, Victoria Milburn from City of Glasgow, and sandwiched between them Kirsten Laurie from first, but it's still just with the Hearts girl as she comes up to the halfway mark, takes that touch in 107.90. So she's built up a good lead there, under a bit of pressure through the breaststroke, I think, though, Duncan, as she comes down here.
Yes, Katie Taylor is nicely poised. Another of these East District juniors vying for that medal. The non-East District swimmer in this trio is Victoria Milburn, the very experienced swimmer from City of Glasgow, and she is right up there with them now, but Kiana at the moment still just holding it. She's a pretty accomplished IMer. She did win the junior title in the 400 IM, so can she do it in the shorter distance as well? It's going to be close though as she goes through 152.53. So she has a second and a half over Victoria Milburn, and then another second to Katie Taylor. So it's looking pretty good here for Kiana. David, as they come half a length to go, can she bring it home?
It certainly looks that way. It's looking good for Kiana McInnes. She's got a substantial lead. I can't see anybody catching in the last 10 metres. Kiana McInnes is going to take this B final, and she's also going to be the East District Junior Champion as she comes in a 2:25.23. So 6.5 seconds inside her heat time from earlier on today. That's a fantastic swim from a young Hearts girl. Second place went to Victoria Milburn from City of Glasgow in 2:28.35, and third place for Hearts, Katie Taylor, 2:29.09. So first and third for Hearts there, sandwiched between them Victoria Milburn for City of Glasgow, and a great way to get our session off this evening.
Yes, certainly was. That was a smashing swim from the outside lane. So she only just sneaked into that B final, but she'll be very glad that she did. So we're going to the A final next. We're just waiting for those swimmers to make their way onto the poolside in the venue here. They will be individually introduced, so we'll do the same. Coming up then to their blocks, you can see them moving across, making their way then all the way across to lane 1. Well, lane 1 looks pretty empty at the moment, but here we go. In lane 1 is Edinburgh University's Lauren Sutherland. In lane 2, also Edinburgh University, it's Samantha Caulfield. And in 3 from first, Chanel Snedden. In lane 4, you can just see her there in the background, moving up to the blocks now from City of Glasgow, Camilla Hattersley. And in 5, from Geary, Orla Adams. In lane 6, Raquel Matus of Edinburgh University. Her teammate beside her, that's Cara Hanlon. And in lane 8, Ailey Smith from City of Glasgow. So there's the full lineup. Hattersley, the fastest qualifier, 2:18.85, some 2 seconds faster than Adams. But Orla Adams, I think, will give her a good run for her money here. Chanel Snedden could be there or thereabouts as well. They'll be the 3, you would think. So let's see how they set off in the butterfly. out of the dive, and Raquel Matos is the fly specialist of this group, so no surprise to see lane 6 moving up into the early lead here. And she is pretty strong here from Camilla Hattersley in lane 4, and then while it's close between the two blue caps, Chanel Snedden of first and Ola Adams of Geary, and also in lane 2 going nicely Samantha Caulfield, so through in 28.94. That is faster than they saw in the heats by about 4/10 into the backstroke, David, and Raquel Matos will be looking to hold this.
Yeah, she'll be under a lot of pressure. Lane 4 going well as Camilla Hattersley is pulling back some of that gap. They've got 3 swimmers in a row just behind them. That's Chanel Snedden, Orla Adams and Samantha Caulfield, who's just off the screen in lane 2 there. But as they come up, you can see that gap has closed up substantially. In fact, there's no gap at all going through the halfway mark. Camilla Hattersley has just edged that 1:04.52, so 2/10 in it. It's a really tight race here. Let's see what happens to the breaststroke. And there's 2 and 4 and 6 still just streaking ahead from the others. Watch out for the blue cap of Chanel Snedden though in lane 3, first girl. She's coming up very, very strongly, as is 5. That's Orla Adams coming back strongly from Geary as well. So 4 of them right in a row now, and it's very tight. Camilla Hattersley under a lot of pressure as they come up to the wall, and lane 4 takes that. Still Camilla Hattersley for City of Glasgow, 1:45.64.
So going into the freestyle, you'd have to make Camilla Hattersley now a very strong favourite. Freestyle, her strength, of course, and she is pulling away here, so it's going to be gold surely for the City of Glasgow swimmer. 2:18 for her in the heat. She's going to be quite a bit faster than that. She came into this heat also on 2:18, so I think this is going to be an improvement on her season's best here, coming in 2:16 rather, 1:9. Close for second there. Oh, that was very tight, just going to Ola Adams by 600ths from Chanel Snedden. 2:19.94 and 2:20 dead, with Raquel Matos, who had that explosive start in the butterfly, just missing out in the medals in the end, although she's not missing out in the medals, in fact, because she'll be the East District champion.